Lexington Nightfall Hockey is on the air here on Prep Spin. I am Aaron Rose, and today I am joined in the box by Mr. Tony Brown. Tony, welcome in for some hockey action here on Prep Spin.
Heck yeah, glad to be here.
Going to be a great game today as the Kids Hockey Club comes to town to take on the Nightfall. But today the Nightfall are known by our sponsor partnership with Bolt Marketing. They're being called the Bolt Marketing Circuit Breakers.
Such a cool name.
I dig it.
Such a cool name.
And you'll see the jerseys here in a little bit. The jerseys are so cool. We're really excited to have Bolt Marketing here sponsoring today's big event. And you've seen foam fingers. You've seen. I saw them passing out glow sticks earlier. I saw pucks earlier, people wearing the Circuit Breaker T-shirts. You can even order a jersey if you want your own Circuit Breaker jersey. So we're really excited for the Nightfall and the Kids Hockey Club today as the Circuit Breakers take on the Kids Hockey Club. Circuit Breakers, I'm going to say this. Just watching from the warm-ups, the Circuit Breakers seem like they are going to be a very competitive team. Yeah. They shoot hard. They skate really well. I know you can't get too much out of a warm-up, but just seeing their demeanor out there, feel like they're ready to get out there and play.
Yes, especially watching them walk through earlier today in the arena.
Right.
They are fit. Yeah,
they're ready to go, and I expect this to be a pretty close game between the Circuit Breakers and the Kids Hockey Club today. Kids Hockey Club, they don't have like any kind of mascot name. They're just the Kids Hockey Club.
The Kids.
So we'll call them the Kids.
Yeah.
And speaking of that, I got to say, and I posted this to my Instagram a little bit earlier, I love the kids' jerseys too.
Yes.
It's a very retro colors, and the graphic is like an 8-bit graphic on there, and it kind of reminds me of kind of a mix of the old ice hockey video game for the Nintendo.
Yes.
It was just called Ice Hockey, and also kind of a mix of the pro wrestling, literally just called Pro Wrestling on the Nintendo, and the colors are very, very reminiscent of a wrestler named Starman on there. So very cool. You'll like the jerseys too. We're excited for the Kids Hockey Club here. They are an active service team, and some of these players coming through here, quite a few of them are Navy. There is Marine Corps. You got let's see here, police, you have fire, Coast Guard, we got medical first responders, very Navy-heavy team. Let me go through the roster here real quick. Chad Cross, number 47, he's a U.S. Navy Special Operations veteran. Tim Schwartz, he's a U.S. Navy veteran. Jose Vasquez, he is a U.S. Navy class petty officer. Matt Helligans, he's a U.S. Navy veteran. Steve Lambert of Virginia Beach Fire. Doug McRae, he's a first-class petty officer for the U.S. Navy. Ray Uchi, who's actually been skating with the Nightfall as well. He is a USMC captain.
Very cool.
Mike Granata, he's just – it says he's listed as civilian here. You know what that means? That means he's just going to play some good hockey.
That's right.
Justin Stelzer, U.S. Navy veteran. Hans Seiderhout, he's a commander of the U.S. Navy. He is retired. John Zimmer and Aerodel Police. Adam Reel, who has played for the Nightfall as well. He started with the Kids Hockey Club. He is a U.S. Navy veteran. Zach Mundy, he is a U.S. Coast Guard commander. He is retired. Brent Stoltzberg, a medical first responder. Christian Sena, lieutenant, the U.S. Navy, and Matt Seiderhout. Yes, we got two Seiderhouts. He is the goalie, and he is U.S. Navy retired. Bob Pizzini, the head coach, and I'll tell you what, Bob had the suit on today to go with that Kids Hockey Club. So
the best-looking man in the arena.
Yeah, I'd say so. Today we're getting set for our very last game of the season. It's hard to believe we've already gone through 5 games. February and March flew by, and here we are in April with the last game of the year. But, as you know, this isn't the end of the Nightfall story by any means. We are getting ready to rock for a second season already. Internally, we know some of our games next year. I can safely say next hockey season, we begin in September, or
Yes.
Actually an exhibition in August.
Yep.
So we'll have an exhibition in August. So this isn't going to be a very long off season for the Nightfall. And me personally, I'm excited for what the future holds. And, especially with the Nightfall community and the groups we're helping out here. Today it's the Lexington Dream Factory. For those of you who don't know what the Dream Factory is, it's a very Make-A-Wish type organization who help local kids get to fulfill dreams in which they, probably wouldn't be able to fulfill knowing what they're going through right now.
Right.
It's either terminal or critical illnesses, and we are very, very proud to be working with the Dream Factory. Of course, all of our different communities or organizations we have helped out. South Lexington Youth Baseball, of course, the CKHA, which is very important to us because our mission as the Nightfall is to grow the game of hockey in Kentucky. So, that it's something that's been missing. We got our college hockey, we got EKU, we got UK. We absolutely love having the college hockey, but this is our mission to keep it growing.
Yes.
And we're absolutely excited for what the future holds for the Lexington Nightfall. We'll have ticket on sale information in the coming months for the new season. We want to sell out every game this time around like we did this past year.
Yes.
So you've been working with the Kentucky Ice Hockey Collective.
Correct, yes.
So talk to me a little bit about the Ice Hockey Collective and their role with the Nightfall and what you foresee as the future for the Ice Hockey Collective and the Lexington Nightfall.
Yeah, so it's the mission of, like you said, growing hockey in Kentucky. We see a big need for that. There's kind of a hole there trying to get the youth more involved through the collective, just partnering up, really, putting this on with the Nightfall to get the community engaged.
Right.
That's been the big hurdle over the last couple of years, but more community engagement. Today, seeing the attendees here, there's a lot of kids, which is amazing to see. And that's what we want with this, is we just want kids and parents to get interested in hockey in any form or fashion. Either
as a fan or wanting to become a player.
Right.
It's the opportunities are endless with the Ice Hockey Collective and the CKHA and the Nightfall. We're absolutely excited for the future of this team. Every game sold out. That was 600 tickets is what we can legally hold inside of the Lexington Ice Center without breaking any fire code violations. And with that being said, 600 tickets over 5 games. We have brought over 3,000 fans into the games.
That's amazing
this year, and that's a great feeling. And me personally, I've been involved with hockey in Kentucky for a very long time, from working with the Lexington Men of War when they were here, working with the University of Kentucky hockey team for 10 years, and of course the Nightfall. It's been very cool to see some of the old Men of War jerseys over there. That there's some fans that were here with the Men of War, and they recognized me and they're like, "Oh my gosh, I haven't seen you in forever." It's been great to see that, and seeing some of the older hockey community come back out and support the Nightfall. And I know eventually down the road our goal is to be in bigger facilities and grow the game. We want to make the demand for hockey here absolutely unrelenting.
Yes,
that's our goal.
So far, so good.
Yeah. It's been a fun season. I feel like today's game is going to be might be a little bit of a closer contest. Like I mentioned, the kids hockey team looks like their team ready to play, as are the Nightfall. Of course, and we're going to see a little bit of switch up here in the Nightfall. I do believe, let me pull up the starters here real quick. Oh my gosh, the electric slide. Let's see. I have not been able to take a look at our starters. So our starters today is going to be at forward Ryan Gustafson, Zach Roberts, and Jordan Shannon. On defense is going to be Davey Mills and Blaze Verity, and Garrett Kronowski will be in goal. I'm going to say this. I really like the line of Mills and Verity out there on defense.
Yes.
They have gotten a really good what's the word I'm looking for? Unity. They play as a unit out on that ice, and I like Verity and Mills, and of course Saris and Day. The two assistant captains. I mean, man, they are a 1-2 punch on defense.
Yes.
I like this starting line of Gustafson, Roberts, and Shannon. Shannon had a great goal last week, and Roberts has been able to put quite a few goals in this season as well, and Gustafson always putting the work in. So that's a good starting lineup for the Lexington Nightfall. One of the changes, Cortapella is not here today, so Jeremy Austin has been moved up into the first line, and then Blake Whitley is seeing his first action of the season for the Nightfall, and he'll be on the Chad Nip line with Declan Keegan. So it'll be cool to see see how he plays in this situation. And then of course we got Chris Crane back with the Woodward line. That's what I like to call it. Eric and Tony. It was cool. Not this past game, but the game before. That was the very first time Eric and Tony have ever played together.
Oh wow!
So that's a really cool
that's
thought.
Pretty neat. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome.
As you can tell, we are getting the lights out onto the ice as we get set for starting lineups here. All of our media is set and ready to go. Want to give a big shout out to Sam Tucker, who made our very first game video for us, and he's going to be doing it again here, getting highlights for us, and we'll have a good end of season video.
Nice.
But it's the end of the home season. Don't get me wrong, the Nightfall will be on the road twice next month.
I believe so, yes. Twice. So not ending here, but
ending our season.
Ending our season, unfortunately.
Yeah, our portion of it is over. As much as I would love to travel with the team, it will not be at least this part of the season.
Yeah.
I'd like to go, I know we do have an away game I think it's in November, which I would hopefully get a chance to maybe ride up and go do that.
There you
game
go. Yep.
Too. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's you're not missing out on much with the hotel rooms and the stinky gear bags and
I understand that part.
The road games are
you are outing your teammates, aren't you?
Yeah. It's not for the weak, that's for sure.
No, it's not. No, it's not. I've been around hockey players enough. Yeah. I get it.
Yeah,
I get it. Oh man.
There you go.
It's like same with professional wrestlers. It's the same thing. So, but so the Nightfall. I was pulling that up. The away games, and I don't know if anybody will be. I'm not sure if anybody will be covering those games or not. If we do get that information, we'll pass that along to you here. Let's see here. I know. There we go. So they'll be heading to the Kenosha Knights in Kenosha, Wisconsin. That's on May 1st. And then the Chicago Misfits on May 2nd. So it's a road trip to begin May. And I'll tell you this, I don't know if I should be talking about this, but I'll kind of hint those could be some next year opponents, too.
Could be,
so,
yep. I think there's been a strong demand to come here.
Yeah.
I think people are starting to see what's happening and very interested.
Right. And there's nothing more thrilling than playing in front of a crowd, consistently, and a crowd this full. I mean,
Yeah.
if you look here at the rink, it's packed. We have officially gone to standing room only again, and again, you're right. There is a demand for it, and the cool thing is we've been able to take this year and internally tweak things, learn what we need to do as a team to make sure things run absolute as smooth as possible.
Right.
But next year is just going to be that much better.
It is, and it's a big undertaking. I think everybody was excited and helping out, but then once you get into it, you realize all the little details, and what matters is the fan experience.
And our goal next year too is to enhance our fan experience for those of you watching at home, or I believe we're rocking at Roosters again today.
Oh, that's awesome.
So big shout out to our crew over at Roosters.
Heck yeah.
But, we want to enhance our game experience too. We're going to be trying to work on not only having one camera shot over on the side over there, but we're going to try to work on having camera shots in the corners, out on the ice, however we can, to enhance our experience too.
Heck yeah. No, that'll be amazing. That's just to get the feel of this atmosphere.
And here we are. The lights have gone out. And here come the Nightfall. The Bolt Marketing Circuit Breaker is out on the ice here tonight. And our buddy Charlie Madison on the PA tonight. Jordan Shannon being introduced. Dave Mills being introduced out.
Look at that flow.
And Verity introduced, and we will break here after our introduction of Garrett Kronowski. As Garrett Kronowski comes out, we will break for our national anthem, and then we'll be back with the puck drop of our very last game of the 2026 campaign. We'll be back here on Lexington Nightfall Hockey. Back here on Lexington Nightfall Hockey here on Prep Spin. Oh, wow. And Cameron, is that Cameron Mills? Cameron Mills is here to drop the puck. That is awesome. See, that's the surprises here. You're never going to know who you're going to run into at a Nightfall game. So Cameron Mills here to drop the puck.
That's awesome.
So Cameron Mills here to drop the puck. Of course, a two-time NCAA basketball champion with the University of Kentucky. Great to see him here in Lexington. Nightfall the circuit breakers and the kids hockey club getting ready to get to action. I'm going to have problems with that
that's
all
going to be.
Oh.
Yes.
We also wanted to take this opportunity to say hello to our kid of the game, Colton. He'll be dropping the puck as well.
Okay.
Big shout out to Colton. And also, ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank all of our sponsors here, and we'll talk about them as we go throughout the evening. But we also want to thank our Prep Spin sponsors because we would not be able to be live without them. That's UK Healthcare, Sports Medicine. We also want to thank our friends at Clark's Pump and Shop, and Mingy Beef Jerky. They are our live event sponsors for Prep Spin. Without them, we would not be able to be live here today. We're going to give a big shout out to the man in charge, Mr. William Warfield, as he has been gracious enough to give us a platform to be on here with the Lexington Nightfall. We wouldn't be anywhere without Prep Spin.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's been an absolute great partnership so far, and we look to strengthen that as we go throughout time here. Of course, we want to thank Bolt Marketing. They're a champion level sponsor, of course, today's game. They are the Bolt Marketing Circuit Breakers. We also want to thank our friends at Central Bank. They're a gold level sponsor. Gold level sponsor of the KCOMS, Kentucky Center for Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery. Gold level sponsor of the Hang Loose Paw Paw Patch. Our silver level sponsors, Surf Pro and also True Blue Pools. And lastly, we want to thank Unbridled Spirit. And I'll talk about all of them later on. But now it is hockey time in the Bluegrass with the final Nightfall game of the year as the Circuit Breakers take on the Kids Hockey Club. And we are off and running.
Right.
Puck down deep. Oh, already bodies flying there. Looked like a stick got caught between some skates there. And the aggression early in this contest. And like we mentioned, this is going to be a game. This is going to be a game that's going to be. This is going to be a game that's going to be a very competitive game. And still the puck deep into the circuit breaker zone.
Yeah, the kids are cycling the puck pretty good. There we go. Finally get a breakout.
Puck all the way down on the other end now. Out front. Trying to fire one in. Sent back in and off the padding. Good save there. The Siderhout, sorry.
There we go.
Sent all the way around the boards there. As Vasquez was able to get into that zone, he took a bit of a check. And now sent all the way back down to the other end. This game right now is about puck management, and it is all kids hockey club right now.
Yeah.
Looking for that pass up now, coming to the other side now. One-timer, that one's saved. That was Whitley getting that shot on. And net has come off, and we will have a face-off.
Yeah.
Net off the moorings here. Now face-off one. Puck back out to the point. Still played in. That one down deep. Nip trying to get to it. Not able to. Puck sent back out to the top, but pushed right back in by the circuit breakers. Keegan down deep, as is Nip. Nip being pressured here by a couple different kids, including Zimmer. Now played off the boards once again. Crossed over. Trying to push that into the zone was Hillengods, but again, good defense here by the Nightfall. We are ping-ponging back and forth here. Really no great opportunities for either team. Now trying to send one back in, able to do so. That one sent wrapped around. Austin trying to go back to play it. But again, played out of the zone. Austin in his own zone now, trying to make some room and being pressured heavily there by Uchi. Puck dangerously in the slot there, but finally cleared out the zone.
Both teams definitely got their legs moving.
They do. They do.
Sure.
Puck down deep, play back down. As Kaysen was trying to keep it deep. Gatto putting a little bit of pressure on Austin. Backhanded opportunity saved, but rebound left. Mills trying to pull the trigger, and we have a cross-checking call. And I believe it's Gatto going in, Matt Menengato.
Oh.
2 minutes for cross-checking. So an opportunity here for the Kids Hockey Club as they are on the power play for the first time tonight.
That's a bad penalty to take in the offensive zone there.
Yeah, yep, you're absolutely correct.
They had some pressure, but now we'll see if we can survive.
We're working on our video here. We have lost connection again. Apologies for the issues here, getting it all cleared up, and we're back at it. There's a shot and a goal. Wow. And just like that, the Kids have cracked open the scoring here in Lexington.
Who was that? Mike Granada, number 22.
I believe that was, I think that was Granada pulling the trigger there.
Yep.
So Granada with the power play goal. So what a good goal for the Kids. They are breaking open the scoring here. And I believe for the very first time this season, I don't think the Nightfall were the first ones to break open the scoring.
Yep. Let's see how they respond here.
This is an opportunity here for the Nightfall to really see how they can handle it.
Yep.
Gustafson trying to center it, trying to get up to Shannon. Day out, as is Saris. And also shot and save there. Also, I see Crane out there, so they're trying to get that third line out. So the Woodward line should be coming out now.
There you go.
McDonald out on the ice on D, as is Kyle Burke. Looking for that long pass up. Turn back over to the Kids, and they're able to clear the zone. Kids trying to make another move here. There's a shot and a save by Kronowski.
Oh.
Kronowski out of position, and a second goal by the Kids. So the Kids have opened up the scoring, and just like that, it's a 2-0 lead. Stelzer with that goal.
I think this is the first time they've been
down by 2.
Down 2, yep. That's
definitely not something we're used to seeing here in Lexington, but now the Kids have a big opportunity to extend on that lead, but the Nightfall, the circuit breakers, they need to figure out something and something quick here because the Kids are here to play.
Yeah, they're looking a little jumbled around at the moment.
Yeah.
That's
the spacing isn't typically. It's not what it needs to be for the Nightfall right now.
Yeah.
And defense breaking down a little bit in front of Kronowski. That's a hard check there. Declan Keegan back out on the ice, has his nip. Looking for that long pass and goes into the zone. But turn right back over to the Kids. Looking for that long pass up. That's going to be an icing coming back the other way.
All right. We'll give them a chance to get it set up in their zone here and see if we can win a face-off.
And that's the big thing right now is, the face-offs have kind of been a bit of an issue for the Nightfall in recent memory. They got better past couple of games, but early in the season, it was heavily to their opponents.
Yep. Well, you want control of that puck, especially in the offensive zone.
You got Matt Menengato, you got Jeremy Austin, you got Kaysen. Gatto tried to drop that one back for Austin. And dangerous there as Kronowski basically had a hole in his stick. He couldn't get it cleared out. There's another shot. Mills back to play it for the circuit breakers. Awesome breakout pass. Trying to get it up to Matt Menengato. Gatto looking for that centering. Here's Austin.
Oh, there you go.
What an opportunity! As Austin got it over to Kaysen. And it's a 2-1 game here in Lexington.
That's a good response by them.
Much needed goal from the circuit breakers here tonight. Today, it's a matinee game. So a big goal by the circuit breakers as Kaysen is able to put that one home. Austin able to get the assist, and I'd give the second assist to Matt Menengato there.
I would too, yes.
Now looking for that breakout pass again. Played off the boards. Puck in the circle. There's shot. Nice glove save there from Kronowski. Putting that one on was Tim Schwartz. Again, we were talking at the beginning of this game that how competitive it's going to be. And right now the Kids are up 2-1.
Yes.
And hard
good.
check there.
Yep.
And Shannon slow to get up. And played all the way back down. Shannon will step off the ice there. That was a hard hit against those boards. Another hard check. Another shot fired, saved, covered up. And we'll have a face-off. Kronowski having to put some work in here tonight.
Yep. He's looked good so far.
Yeah, the two goals on him, one was a position goal. The other one, you lose it in traffic.
Yep. Yeah, he made that first initial save.
Yeah.
That's where your teammates got to come in and bail you out a little bit. Exactly. Now played off the boards here, but again, back into the hands
of the kids hockey club.
Yep.
Look at her trying to clear that one down again. Now played off the boards. Here come the Nightfall. The circuit breakers trying to make a move here in the circle. Looking to center it, but that one played into the stick. That was a Woodward to Woodward connection. Now McCray with it, able to clear the zone, but back into the hands of the circuit breakers. Tony Woodward trying to push down with some pressure there. Cleared out of the zone once again. Eric Woodward back to play it. Now looking for that long clear. They were trying to get something going on the forecheck here, but again, the positioning, a nice play off the boards here. Yep. Woodward fires one and it's off the side of the net. That was Eric Woodward. There's another shot onto Kronowski with the save. Puck in behind the net. Kronowski having to keep his head on a swivel here as that puck is ping-ponged around between two different players. And there's a clear, and we're going to have icing coming back the other way.
Yep.
So on the clock here, we're looking at 10 minutes, 31 seconds remaining in the first period of action here at the Lexington Ice Center, as we like to call it, the Owl's Nest.
There you go.
We are high atop the Lexington Ice Center here. On the far end, calling the action. Aaron Rose, Tony Brown here. Puck, top of the zone now. Just along the side, having problems moving it. Able to get it out, though. Here's Nip. Yeah, you're not seeing a clear dominant play by either team here. Both teams filling each other out early in this contest, and we are still early, still 50 minutes of hockey left.
Yes.
Now that one played around the boards there to retrieve.
Ooh.
Mundy taking off the puck.
There you go.
Now passed up, Lambert. Lambert fires one, and a save by Kronowski again.
I think the circuit breakers got to kind of dig in here, get a little bit more physical.
Yeah, they're going to have to. It's again, this is one of those games here where the Nightfall have gotten into such a rhythm of being able to score. We're at a point now where the kids are the aggressors. And the Nightfall isn't.
Right.
Oh, one-timer opportunity, and that one into traffic. They almost caught Kronowski out of position again. Long pass up. Here's Austin. Austin being pursued. A good battle for the puck there between Austin and Sana. Now Granada with possession. He fires one and scores.
Man, what a shot. That's his second goal of the game.
Granada putting that one away.
Wow, he can definitely rip the puck there.
Yeah, he can. 3-1 your score here in Lexington now.
Yep. With
8:49 remaining on the clock in the first period.
That's got him listed as civilian. We probably need to check where they didn't pick him up from a pro team or something.
Right.
Kind of undercover.
So Stolzberg on the assist. Now Shannon able to play that one deep. We got Roberts, Gustafson on the ice now. Now in the circle, fires one. That one saved. Second opportunity. And cleared out of the zone. Almost cleared. Still kept in by the kids. Oh, and a hard check down at the boards there. Nightfall going to have to turn up the heat, I think. Trying to cross that one over. Good defense there. Siderhout was able to break that play up. If he didn't, that was going to be a good opportunity there for the circuit breakers. Looking for that long pass up. Gustafson trying to play for it here.
Oh.
One-timer misses wide of the net. Sorry, that wasn't Gustafson. That was Crane. Crane back out on the ice. Another shot. Crane trying to get a stick on it here. Capped in. Oh, Eric Woodward not able to hang on to that. So you got the Woodward line out along with Crane. That one played back deep, and offside's the call, and we'll have a face-off.
Yeah, Crane's getting a little physical there in the offensive zone. That was looking good. He's laying the shoulder.
Yeah. Well, you know, Crane has been one of those players who's had a little bit more experience in the ranks. You know, Crane has had some actually ECHL, AHL experience as well. So, you know, Crane grew up playing with Eric and Tony Woodward.
Okay.
So that there's a lot of chemistry on that line.
Yeah, that was probably their best pressure they've had in the last 5 minutes.
Yeah. We'll have the face-off, and it's won by the circuit breakers. Try and send that all the way down. It will be an icing. So to the right side of Kronowski, we'll have another face-off. Of course, for everything Lexington Nightfall, head over to our website, lexingtonnightfall.com. You have a way to contact the team. If you have an organization that would like to be considered, you can contact them. Also, sponsorship information. Couple opportunities out in front. Kronowski and a good clear, but it's going to be another icing. The kids having making Lexington reel a little bit here.
Yeah. Some real good pressure for them. I think saving the best game for last here.
Now coming back the other way with it. Got long pass up, good D on the Nightfall behalf there. Sending that one in behind the goaltender. Gatto out on the ice as is Kaysen and Austin. Feel like that first line might be missing Cortapella a little bit too. Because you had a good 1-2 punch with Cortapella and Menengato. But Austin and Kaysen have been able to connect. Here's Kaysen again. Trying to fire one. Second opportunity. That one's saved into the corner. Saris back to play it, trying to get it over to Day. Long pass up to Austin. Able to corral it. Leaves it. Oh. He's trying to leave it for Shannon. Gatto trying to center it. And that one out of the zone. Day back to chase it down for the circuit breakers. We got people watching from Massachusetts today.
Oh, that's awesome.
Welcome in. Day along the boards looking to cross it over. Here comes Saris trying to push that up to Shannon. Shannon dumps it all the way down. Roberts trying to play it. Gustafson with him. Got a scrum in the corner again here. Puck still kept in the zone, trying to fire one on. Good D there. Notice things getting a little chippy down in the corner a few seconds ago.
Yeah, physicality's starting to really pick up.
Uh-huh.
I think the circuit breakers here are getting a little frustrated.
Well, this kids hockey club, they have come to play.
They have. Oh. Seems like the circuit breaker's just not able to connect on many passes this period.
Somebody here for, oh, hang on, trying to fire one on. Oh, that one almost snuck by Siderhout. We got someone here watching for Chad Cross on the Kids Hockey Club. Welcome in. Number 47, who will be taking the face-off here.
There we go.
Face-off with him and Crane coming up. Face-off won by the circuit breakers. Woodward trying to get back up to Crane, but right into a defending stick there. Woodward coming into the zone, being pressured, trying to center it to Crane. Crane can't corral it in and sent back the other way for the Kids. Again, your score 3-1 here early in this contest. 3:18 remaining in the first period of action here in Lexington on this final broadcast of the 2026 campaign, spring campaign. Look at that puck movement there with the Kids from back to forth. Almost got Kronowski out of position.
Yep.
Puck top of the zone. Trying to get it over to Nip there was Keegan. Keegan with possession, plays it off the boards. Tried to push it around number 14. That was Zimmer. And Zimmer able to clear, but it is an icing, and we'll have a face-off.
Well, here's another opportunity in the offensive zone. So if they can win another face-off. And
there haven't been a lot of offensive zone opportunities here for the Nightfall today.
Yep.
Face-off one, and the Kids having issues trying to clear the zone here. There's Real. Real, of course, had some Nightfall experience, but he originated with the Kids Hockey Club. Got sticks flying now. As Mundy lost the stick, able to go pick it right back up, though. Trying to center it, and Kronowski able to see that one away. You can definitely see some frustration with the Nightfall.
Yep.
Oh, nice movement there. Looking to center it. Try to get it to Menengato. Now it's Verdi with the puck movement.
There's some sustained pressure in this offense.
Here's Kaysen. Kaysen trying to get around one. Backhanded opportunity, another one. No really good opportunities there for the Nightfall as they were not able to get their stick fully on that puck. Almost caught Siderhout out of position. And that one played all the way down to Kronowski. Icing waved off as he had to make a save on it. Puck in behind the net. Here's Roberts. Roberts trying to center it. That one played off a Kid's stick. Shannon. 1 minute remaining in the period now. Kids trying to make a move here. Look at the speed. Just save from Kronowski there.
Yep, there we go.
That was Lambert with the speed. Now here comes the opportunity for the Nightfall. Centering pass. Oh, backhanded opportunity. He almost lost that one. That's Gustafson. Was able to get it onto the net here. Hard check down deep on the, sorry, that was on the McDonald. Puck pinned along the far side boards. 17 seconds remaining on the clock. Fresh legs coming out for the Circuit Breakers. Maybe one last rush opportunity. And we're going to let that one go. And that's the end of the first period. So after one, the Kids leading over Lexington 3-1. And after that first period, what are your thoughts? What are you seeing?
Looks like, the Circuit Breakers kind of doing a lot of one and done. Especially when they come across the blue line, they're just kind of dropping the puck back for that next guy, but they're turning the puck over way too soon. I think they do have better success when they get the puck deep, get it around the net, and fight for it. The physicality started picking up there towards the end of the period, and I think the Circuit Breakers, they looked better when they got more physical.
Definitely.
But yeah, hopefully they can go back to the locker room, kind of talk it out, regroup. I think this is actually their first real challenge that they've had. So kind of going back, intermission down by a couple goals here. Let's we'll see what they can come out with.
And the kids getting ready to the youth kids getting ready to come out and play. I want to give a big shout out to everybody watching on our YouTube stream. It looks like we are seeing a lot of people from supporting the Kids Hockey Club. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's game. We are having an absolute blast here in Lexington. Austin family from St. Clair Shores watching Jeremy. JK Ryan X, hello. Thank you for tuning in to today's game. Got people watching from Albany, Kentucky. So we are absolutely thrilled that you're here. Check out the kiddos playing, and we're going to be back on our end in just a little bit here on Prep Spin. Second period hockey getting set here in Lexington as the Zamboni is going over the ice. And Tony, it's been one heck of a period here.
It has been.
The Lexington Nightfall down 3-1 going into this going into the second period. I want to talk about a couple of stats. You know, one of the things that was glaring for me in this first period was the face-offs.
Yes.
When we got the official stats from Becca, who's our Nightfall statistician, 95-5 in percentage on face-off wins.
Yep.
It's been all kids.
It has been.
And really, as a hockey player, talk to me about the importance of winning those face-offs.
Yeah, it's super important because it's hard to score goals when you don't have the puck. And to get the puck, you need to win a face-off and start off with the puck. As you see, kids are up 3 goals, because they were dominating the face-off dot. They were able to take possession of that puck immediately and hang on to it.
Right.
And that makes a big difference in the game.
Absolutely. And, another big glaring thing to me, and it's not too big right now, but one of the things that really stood out to me is the fact that the shots on goal, normally it's Lexington putting so many shots up on the board, but now it's the kids.
Yeah.
The kids put 21 shots on goal in the very first period compared to 17 from Lexington. So that's another big thing. They've gotten a lot more, or not a lot, they've gotten a few more opportunities, but those few more opportunities have turned into goals, as you can see on our score, 3-1.
Yeah, exactly. It's, and the more shots, too, the kids, I will say they had more quality shots.
Yes.
The circuit breakers, the 17 shots on net, but a lot of those were just kind of, from the perimeter outside. They had a couple of good scoring chances, but a lot of it was just, trying to get the puck to the net, but no real solid scoring chances I saw.
Right. I got a question in the chat on our YouTube page. They're asking if the Nightfall is going to be part of any league next year, so we can have a more active schedule, or any plans to play the UK hockey team. Either is good. Thank you for that question. First of all, second of all, we don't have any plans in place to be a part of a league. However, the schedule. I'm sorry?
Do you know when the guys go back on the ice? What time?
Should be like now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Our schedule is definitely expanding for next year.
Yes.
We're going to have some Friday, Saturday matchups. We have an exhibition scheduled so far against EKU. Maybe, hopefully we can maybe do an exhibition with UK. We'd like to. We would love to work with UK. But we definitely have one scheduled for EKU right now. But we do have an expanded schedule. We're going to have some Friday, Saturday games. We're going to have a mixture of teams that will be playing, including more semi-pro teams. So teams that you're like seeing the kids. It's going to be that kind of talent level.
Yep.
So a lot more competitive games, and we will have a fall season and a spring season essentially.
Yes.
So definitely a lot more opportunities to come see the Nightfall next year. So thank you for that question in the chat. We appreciate you. Real quick, I want to thank our sponsors here, because we would not be here without our sponsors. First of all, I want to say a big thank you to our champion level sponsor, Bolt Marketing. Bolt Marketing is the team behind the circuit breakers here tonight. At Bolt, we build marketing fundamentals that help small to medium-sized businesses grow. We see the work we do as our contribution to a larger mission, investing in people and ideas, moving local communities forward. Thank you to our friends at Bolt Marketing. Also, our gold level sponsor, Central Bank. At Central Bank, we're a part of the same communities as you are. We're your neighbors, friends, and business partners. And through relationships we build with you every day, we consistently provide you a better, more effective way to bank. In everything we do, in every way we serve, we start with you. Also, our gold level sponsor, Kentucky Center for Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery. Serving the Bluegrass since 1970, our board-certified oral surgeons provide expert care and extractions, wisdom teeth removal, dental implants, bone grafting, oral pathology, and sedation. With 3 convenient locations across central Kentucky, we are proud to serve our community with compassionate, high-quality care. Also, we want to thank our friends at the Hang Loose Paw Paw Patch. The Hang Loose Paw Paw Patch is an orchard in Jessamine County, Kentucky, near Wilmore, where we're specializing in America's native fruit, the pawpaw. They have 150 pawpaw trees with 12 different cultivators of pawpaw, aiming to be the premier supplier of central Kentucky. They are planning to open sales and tours in 2026 or 2027. And to find out more information, head over to KentuckyPawpaw.com. Excuse me. I want to thank our silver level sponsor, ServPro. ServPro teams Phillips and Smith. It's your local go-to for all water, fire, mold, storm, or biohazard damages. With over 160 employees and 5 warehouse locations, they are 24/7. One-stop shop for any issues in your residential or commercial property. I was waiting on the horn.
Yeah.
I didn't hear it. I panicked. I'd say give it a third period pop if you need to.
Yeah.
True Blue Pools are a silver level sponsor looking for stress-free pool care. Thanks to our sponsor, True Blue Pools, with locations in Lexington, Richmond, and Georgetown. Enjoy free water testing, peace of mind with our algae-free guarantee program, and expert help from our trusted service department. True Blue Pools, we got your pool covered. And with the weather outside today, yeah, I'd like to be in a pool.
It's getting pool weather.
Mm-hmm.
Starting to get hotter.
We are getting there. And finally, Unbridled Spirit. Unbridled Spirit, we believe true healing starts within. Our nervous system-based chiropractic care is designed to restore communication between the brain and body, helping your system regulate, adapt, and heal more effectively. Rather than chasing symptoms, we focus on the root cause. We proudly care for individuals of all ages from birth and beyond, supporting families through every stage of life. I just got another question that said, that's great, isn't Louisville, oh, I can't see it here. Isn't Louisville creating a semi-pro team for the Bluegrass Rivalry? I don't know.
That I do not know. I haven't heard anything.
If they do, then let's have some fun.
That would be awesome. I'm all for it. The more hockey we can have in Kentucky, the better.
Absolutely.
That's
again, that is our mission here in Kentucky. We want the sport to grow.
Yes.
We know Kentucky to be a college basketball state, a high school football state.
Yes.
And in horse racing country, let's make it hockey country too.
Yeah,
it's
great. Hockey's a great sport. It's great for the kids. It's a sport for anybody.
Right.
That's what I like. It doesn't matter if you're tall, short, big, thin, slow, fast. Everybody's got a part.
Oh, definitely.
Playing this game, and that's the best part of it.
Looks like we might have had a little bit too much water laid down here. They're having squeegee a little bit of it out here.
Speaking of pools, that's
yeah, that one dropped a lot of water.
Yeah, a little bit of water there.
It's not freezing as quick as we want it to, and that's partly due to conditions outside as well.
Yeah, the warmer it gets in that humidity, it does. These rinks, it
wreaks havoc. It really does.
It does. It's used to play in a rink that we'd have to skate around in circles for a while for the fog to lift.
Right, I remember that. Yeah,
that's it's always a challenge, these ice rinks, especially the farther south you get too. But
when I was doing PA for the Kentucky High School League, when we actually and this is kind of talk about how we want the game to grow. Lexington at one point had 5 high school teams.
Yeah,
Henry Clay, Dunbar, Tates Creek, Lafayette, Lexington Catholic all had teams. And since it was a club team, they could take players from other schools to play. Like, I know, I believe Dunbar's goalie for a while was a kid from Bryan Station.
Okay.
So, that's one of the things that we loved about club hockey. But But with that, there were 5 teams, and I remember during the high school hockey tournament, it was unseasonably warm outside, and we started at 9 o'clock in the morning, and it was just fog, just a layer of fog.
Yep.
You know, it's like when you were watching when you're watching like the Mighty Ducks movies, especially the third one, when they were playing, it was the early morning shootout between the varsity and the junior varsity team. You had that fog. That's what it looked like.
Yep. Yeah, I've had some experiences with outdoor rinks, and that's
I bet that's a whole different bird.
Yeah, about 2 years ago, I played a tournament in Serbia in the outdoor rink. And some of the games were during the day, and depending on the time of the day, you would turn, and the sun would be in your eyes, and you wouldn't go in one corner because it was a pool.
Right.
So it made the game challenging, but it was, it's so much fun to play outdoors, and that's the one good thing with hockey. You travel all over, the world, and these rinks are very unique. The barns are amazing.
Right. And there's a very uniqueness to this barn here in Lexington.
Yep.
It's a place where people want to come play because the fans are right on top of you. It's a different feeling.
Yep. And that's I can only imagine being a player now, and like right now the stands are packed.
Right.
And play in front of all these people, and it's just amazing.
Well, we are still trying to get things figured out with the rink. I think we're good to go.
It's looking that way.
Yep.
We'll see. There's a lot of still water there. That puck will stick on that ice. It won't really slide smooth.
Face off won again by the kids to begin period number 2 here in Lexington. Gatto trying to push it up there from Kaysen. Gatto in the corner, wraps it around to Kaysen. Kaysen taken off the puck by the kids. Here come the kids pushing it back the other way. Here's Austin. Austin sends that one back. Sayers down to play it for Lexington. Pushing it back up to Kaysen. Turn back over into the zone. Cross over, and Kronowski able to get that stick down there. Here comes Austin. Austin on a 1-on-2. He's taking off the puck again. Saris at the top of the zone as Austin has to get back on sides. Now played back up along the boards. And played back out by Lexington. Taking off the puck, and there's going to be a face-off as I believe it was Stolzberg. He got tied up and went into the corner there.
All right, let's see if the circuit breakers here can win this face-off.
Good offensive opportunity face-off, and won by the kids again. Mills misplays it. There's a shot and a save.
Yep.
Now played back out. Here's Gustafson looking for that long pass up. Played off Shannon's stick. That's going to go deep into the corner. Lexington still able to keep that one in and right back around the boards to Mills. Shannon in the corner. Plays it back around. Roberts to retrieve. Roberts trying to make a move, but he's taking off the puck. And icing will be the call, and we come back the other way.
Yeah, again, you can see right there the importance of winning that face-off. The kids won it in their end, and then about 10 seconds later, they had a good scoring chance.
Right.
Just off of that.
Again, the face-off game is big right now, and it's something that Lexington needs to be working on. And you got to wonder what Coach Woolley said in the locker room, because this is a different situation for Lexington. This is the first time facing some very heavy adversity.
Yep.
Oh, looking for that centering opportunity now. Here comes Verity. Verdi trying to push it up there. Played into the corner and wrapped back around by Siderhow. Siderhow with possession. He's in the top. Now, good back check there. Siderhow able to come back up and retrieve it. Slaps that one around, and Lexington able to clear the zone. Fires one, that one kick save. And Siderhow's going to dive for that one, says, I don't think so.
Finally a good shot on net.
It was, and a much needed shot on net by Lexington. Now back out. There's a shot. That one's saved. At the point there, that was McDonald. McDonald was able to get a good, clear path on the net. Now battle for the puck down deep. And cleared out by the kids. 2-on-1 opportunity for the Kids Hockey Club. Crossing that one over. And not able to retrieve was Schwartz, but if Schwartz was able to get that one, that would have been a one-timer easy. And now played out of the zone and into the net, and or into the bench, and we'll have a face-off. 16:45 remaining in the second period of action here in Lexington. We are live on Prep Spin. Now trying to center it. Almost had him there. If that was a one-timer opportunity from Cross, he had to corral that. If he didn't have to corral it, that would have been a goal. And then that one off of Menegato's stick, and we'll have a face-off as it goes out of play.
So far, it's been a pretty good game, even though Lexington's down by 2. It's been pretty good action.
Been a great game so far. I don't care who you are. Whoever comes out on top in this game, it's going to be a good game. And as a fan of the game, you got to appreciate events like this. Here's Day, and that one covered up, and we'll have another face-off. Day known for some good shots from the point.
Yes.
He'll want that one back. But as a fan of the sport, you always enjoy a good competitive game, and that's what we're getting today.
Getting time of the year, that's for the NHL, the playoff hockey. That's
breakaway and saved and covered up by Kranowski. Good opportunity there from Justin Stelzer. So good shot there. Good save by Kranowski. And a face-off coming to the left-hand side. Face-off won by the Circuit Breakers. Here's Day trying to play it down from the Nightfall here. Looking to wrap that around. Saris taking him off the puck. I'll tell you this, if you get into a hitting match with Saris, you might be in trouble.
Yep.
I've seen him lay the hammer down quite a bit at the University of Kentucky years ago. Puck top of the zone. Shannon putting that one deep. Gustafson back to play for the Nightfall, trying to get over to the Day, and got a penalty coming up. Tripping will be the call, and Shannon's going to be the recipient of that penalty. So,
all right.
We got another power play opportunity for the Kids Hockey Club.
It's going to be a big, important face-off here.
Kids Hockey Club 1 for 1 on power play so far. Can they make it 2 for 2? Or will Lexington step up and kill this penalty? We'll find out. Good movement by the kids hockey club. In the circle. Nice defense there as Mills was able to get his stick down and break that shot up. Very strong power play by the kids. You know, the spacing is great.
Yes.
And that's what led them to, and their passing is what led them to that very first goal as Menengato was called for cross-checking. Good clear by Mills there, much needed clear.
That was a good face-off win.
It was. Now on the top of the circuit breaker zone, it's Verity. Verity, he's able to clear one himself. Fresh legs coming out for Lexington. Now in the circle. Plays that one off the boards. Mills again. Good check by Schwartz.
Penalty kill's looking pretty good.
Day and night difference compared so far.
Yep.
Less than a minute remaining in the power play for the kids. Puck at the top, at the point. Again, good movement here. Battle for the puck along the boards. Vasquez. Oh, good movement there.
There we
puck
go.
finally cleared. Good movement by Stelzer. He was able to make some moves. Couldn't pull the trigger, though, to get a shot on net. Now puck back into the zone. This is a relentless power play. Here's Stelzer trying to center it in the slot. Fires one, and a second opportunity. Kronowski with that kick, and wow, that took a nice center bounce. Shannon back out, and the penalty has been cleared.
That's a good penalty kill by the guys.
Much needed. Maybe a bit of a confidence builder.
Yep.
Now that puck down deep. Thrown back out to the point. Crossover, it's 5-on-5 now. Good clear there.
Good stick work by them.
Yep. McDonald with a heads-up play, able to clear the trash out in front of the net here. McDonald back to pick it up for the Nightfall again for the circuit breakers. Playing that up to Gustafson. Fresh legs coming out here. Here's Shannon again. Shannon trying to play it off the boards, but those notoriously short glass proves to be fatal in this situation.
A little challenging here.
Yep.
Now that's a really good defensive effort by the guys. It's looking better. We just now got to start creating some offense.
Right.
It's
now face off one, and Gustafson trying to fire a shot, misses wide of the net. Still kept in. Still played in by McDonald. Looking for that pass over to Shannon. Shannon not able to crowd. Still kept in. Fires a shot. That one into traffic and played away. Hard check along the boards here. Trying to cross it over. Oh, Kronowski. Losing sight of that. Another hard shot. That one played off the pads. Now crossed over, and the kids trying to push it back the other way. Wrapped around, trying to look for that centering pass. One-timer opportunity. That one is stopped there.
Yep.
That was, I believe that was, missing who that was. Verity trying to pull, or sorry, that wasn't Verity. Sorry, that was Woodward. Woodward back out. I got my numbers mixed up. Woodward back out. Crane out as well, so we got Woodward, and Crane. Along with Day and Saris, this might be a strong line here. Menegado now back out. Tony Woodward playing hard down deep. Austin back out now too. Fresh legs coming. Kaysen out on the ice, first line out. Here's Kaysen. One-timer to Menegado, and he wasn't able to pull the trigger on it. Still kept in by Kaysen along the right boards, but he is pressured by 3 different kids players. Day along the boards. Players having to come back for icing, or not icing, but offsides.
Yep.
Here's Day again.
Lexington's having some nice pressure here.
That one sent all the way down and icing the call. Good pressure, but they need to get a few more shots on that if they can.
Yep. Seems like it's building, though. That was a good penalty kill. Like you said, kind of grew some confidence from that. And
people saying we need the Woodward line to get some points for us.
Yeah.
That's their favorite line. Yeah.
Oh.
Crane, Woodward, and Woodward. I love that combination for sure. Now in the circle. Turns around with that shot. That was 18 on that. That was McCray. McCray with that quick turnaround. Shannon trying to clear the zone, able to do so. Comes off the back of Roberts. Now poked back into the circuit breaker zone. Now in the circle. Here come the kids. There's a shot on net. That was by Sana. Sana again. Trying to cross that one over. That one sneaks through the zone. Now Stelzer. He's coming off the ice as fresh legs coming for the kids. One thing that I've noticed about the kids is they just try to throw whatever they can on net.
Yep.
It's just go, go, go.
Yep.
Even if they don't have a great shot, and I believe offsides has been called. But that's the thing that I've noticed about the kids. They just like to keep throwing it on net as much as they possibly can. They're a very grindy team.
Yes.
And they're not fancy.
Right.
No.
Yeah. Don't have to be.
No.
But Circuit Breaker here has done a really good job defending this period. They've been a lot better than they were in the first.
Right. And that's been a focus, it seems, of the Circuit Breakers here. Oh, turns it over in behind the net. A dangerous place to turn that over. Now looking for that pass up, able to get it moved up here. Shot from the point and a save there. Oh, puck down deep in the zone. Circuit Breakers with some pressure. Hold on.
Ref just went down.
He cracked. Oh, gosh. When the ref went down, he cracked his head on the ice.
Yep.
All right, y'all. At this point, we're going to take a little bit of a break, and we will make sure the referee's okay, and we'll come back shortly here on Lexington Nightfall Hockey. back on Lexington Nightfall Hockey. Referee is up. He's moving around. I don't know if he will be continuing as official here. He's coming off the ice so they can check on him. We might be running with 2 refs for a little bit. So one linesman will turn into the head official, and then we'll have one linesman.
Yep.
But just to give you all a heads up, his when he went down, his head hit the ice, and it hit it hard. Whether you're wearing a helmet or not, that's definitely something that it's going to hurt no matter what. So we definitely want to give some love to our official here for the Nightfall, and we're on a slight delay right now. We're on a slight delay as we wait on the action to come back into play here, as we get our referee situation figured out. Again, he got rocked hard, but you know, these officials are fighters, and they're okay. So they're checking to see. It looks like they're checking for concussion.
Yep.
One of our players, Blaze Verity, he is a doctor, I believe, in chiropractic care, I believe.
Yes, I think you're right.
And he's checking in on the referee too. So asking if he had a helmet on. Yeah, he had a helmet on, but when his head hit, it hit hard.
Yeah.
So whether you had a helmet or not, it's still gonna rock you pretty hard.
Yeah, it looks like he's gonna sit out at least for a little bit here, and we'll run with just one linesman. And
yeah, we got one linesman, and we got one official with the stripes. So we will be back to action here in just a moment.
Yep.
All right, we're getting ready to get back to action. Now puck back out to the point, and still kept in by Lexington here.
There you go.
Gets a shot on net, and a good save there, and a cover up.
Yep.
Satterhout able to cover that one up.
Okay. Just go to show a good face-off win. Keep it in the zone and put a little pressure and good shot on net.
Now face-off one, and here come the kids pushing it back the other way. Looking for that centering pass now. McDonald able to take him off the puck. Kids Hockey Club with possession here in their own zone now. Looking to send that one all the way down. McDonald back to play it for the Nightfall. The Circuit Breakers here. Can the Circuit Breakers break back into this one? Now taking off the puck. Here come the Circuit Breakers trying to push it back the other way. Now it's Keegan able to get it down for the Circuit Breakers. Now some pressure. Crane back out on the ice. We got the Woodward Crane line.
We got to come up with a good nickname.
The WWC. That one all the way down. We'll have a face-off. Eric Woodward, Tony Woodward, Chris Crane out on the line for the Nightfall here. Face-off coming to the left-hand side of Satterhout. Good crowd here in Lexington for the final game of the spring 2026 campaign. Face-off won, and that shot sent into the corner. Now here come the kids pushing it back the other way. Good deke and a good score there. Mike Granada.
Man.
And I believe it was at his hattie. It was a hattie.
Yep, that's his hat trick.
Granada with 3 on the day.
Yep. Wow. That was a good individual play.
It was. He was able to get around the defender with a nice move, and we are now sitting at a 4-1 lead.
Yeah. It's a tough break because circuit breakers have actually been playing pretty good. They've won some face-offs, getting some pressure in the O-zone, but that goes to show you, though, that puck didn't hit the net, and it comes right back the other way.
Woodward trying to put one on net here. Still kept in. Crane turning around, and that one played out of the zone or out of play, so we'll have another face-off as it came off a stick. Four to 1 your score here in Lexington as the kids lead the circuit breakers. That one played off the boards, kept in. Crane turns around, and a save there by Ciderhouse. Day back to plate, moving it back up to Saris. Long pass up, trying to get up to Woodward. And that one played back out of the zone once again, and Day poking it back in. That one goes in behind the net here, and the kids will have to set that one up. Going to send that one all the way down. Day back to play it. Push that along the boards, now all the way down in behind the goal. Stolzberg back to play it there for the kids. Austin collides with, I believe that was number 15, that was Sana. Nice check there, taking him off the puck. There's a shot and save. There's another good opportunity there. That was Doug McCray. McCray being a bit of a catalyst in this one as well. What's up, buddy? 5:17 left. Former UK goalie Jim Borgard here. He is going to be playing in game 2.
That should be a fun game as well.
Oh yeah. Stick around if you're. I know there are actually people here watching the stream here at the rink. If you hear me now, stick around. Game 2 coming up in just a little bit after this game. Oh, bodies bouncing around here down the deep. Here's Mills. Mills looking for that long pass up, trying to get it up to Austin. Off target just a little bit, though. Zimmer with possession, pushes it all the way down. And back to play, it's Kronowski. Pressure there, though, by number 29. And 29, that was Ray Uchi. Oh, big collision in the center of the ice. That was Gatto. Gatto kind of threw his hand up, said, hey, should have been interference maybe. Now here's Austin. Austin pushing it back up to Menengato. And Gatto sweeps that around. Now puck down deep and play back out of the zone. But Mills trying to push it out, can't do so. Trying to cross that one over. Good D by Mills, able to break that play up. Now looking for that long pass up, trying to move it along to Roberts. What a play there by Shannon. And Shannon couldn't put it home. And we'll have a face-off. Siderhout able to stand up to that one.
Yeah, Circuit Breakers need to get a goal here in the next 3 minutes.
Something they don't want to go into the locker room 3 down here.
No.
You have a lot of room
Yep.
to make up
Yep.
going 3 down if you want to be able to chip into this lead.
Yep.
2 goals is a lot more manageable going into the third. Fires another shot and a beauty of a save there. Chad Cross putting another one on net. Boy, these guys, they have these sniper shots.
Yep.
You know, that
Yep.
they can put it in from anywhere and attack from anywhere.
There we go.
Oh, taken down off the puck. One-timer misses way wide of the net. It looked like the edge of the stick was caught there. That back and forth passing, trying to get Kronowski out of position, that has been something the kids have been very strong at. And that one into the netting. We'll have the face-off.
And that last goal by the kids kind of gave them a little bit of life here. They've
kind of turned it up a little bit.
Yep.
2:56 remaining on the clock here in the second period of action. Kids leading 4-1 and being led by Mike Granada as he has put 3 up for the kids. Now along the boards. Played off the puck with Vasquez. Kids with, circuit breaker's possession. Second opportunity.
Oh.
What a save there. And that was.
Man.
That was Crane that was trying to get it over there to. Was that one of the Woodwards that went down?
I think so. 71?
Yeah, that's Tony Woodward.
Yep.
Thought we almost were able to chip into that one a little bit, but the WWC line, there's Crane in behind. Crane trying to push that back out, but pressured here hard by the kids. Turnaround shot, that one kicked away. Now trying to throw that one back out front was the Nip. Nip able to keep that one in. Fresh legs coming now. You got Nip, you got Saris, you got Day. Blake Whitley, Declan Keegan all out on ice for the Nightfall. Whitley able to bring that one down. 1:30 remaining on the clock here in the second period of action here in Lexington. Now with a 3-on-2 opportunity here. Shot from the circle, and that one saved as you can see the logo spinning toward the glass. Now Mills trying to kick that one away and sent back to Kronowski. He'll cover that one up. Now trying to play that one in. Good save by Kronowski. Gatto drops that one back for Austin. Austin fires one, and that one misses wide of the net. I think that duo of Austin and Menegado could end up being, as they work to get more together in the future, that could be a strong line too.
Yep, I agree with that. Nice.
Good awareness there. And here's Gatto again. Trying to play that one up to Austin. Austin fires one up and over the net. Honestly, I think Austin was a touch offside. So
Yep.
They didn't call it. 3 seconds. And that's going to do it for the second period of action. At the end of 2, it's the Kids 4 and the Nightfall 1.
Yeah.
So, been a good game of hockey so
it has
far.
been, yes. And that was much a better second period there for Lexington. Unfortunately, they gave up that goal towards the end, but that was a much better defensive team game, and they actually had some quality scoring chances that period. Just couldn't get it by.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, we will step away as we're getting ready to do Chuck a Puck here in Lexington, and we'll be back with the third period in just a little bit here on Prep Spin. Stand by for more Nightfall hockey. Nightfall Hockey back on the air. Our Zamboni decided that it wanted to run out of fuel, so we had to get the fuel tanks switched, and we are getting the ice zammed up here in Lexington as we get ready for the third period of hockey. Gotta say, I love the chat going on here in the YouTube page. I know all y'all are talking hockey and loving hockey, so that's what we're about. We're growing the game. That's what we want. We want to grow this game here in Kentucky and among the other places, because hockey is the best. We're getting the ice zammed up. Our figure skater will be on in just a little bit, but until then, we will just step back out, and you'll see our figure skater in just a few minutes. We'll show that performance as the Nightfall's own Alexis will come on to do her figure skating routine for all the fans here in Lexington. Let's stand by. More hockey coming up here in Lexington. It's 4-1 after 2. The kids over the Lexington Nightfall, a.k.a. the Bolt Marketing Circuit Breakers. We'll stand by. We'll be back. More hockey action here on Prep Spin. Alexis Smith on the ice here. Alexis Smith here on the ice. Let's take a look at her performance. All right, so that was Alexis. That was Alexis King. She was on the ice doing our figure skating routine. That's cool. That every game we're having a figure skating routine because they deserve a lot of recognition because they are out here day after day after day after day practicing. So great routine by Alexis. Good to see her out on the ice. And she is one of the Nightfall's own, so we are always excited to have her representing the Lexington Nightfall. Getting into the third period of action, we've had a few delays as we've gone throughout the game here. First of all, too much water laid down going into the second period, so they had to squeegee some of that out. Our referee who went down is back out, so thankfully he's okay. He got rocked a little bit as he went down and cracked his head. Thankfully, it wasn't anything too serious because he's back out there with us. So the team's getting ready to come out. Here come the Nightfall.
Nope.
Lexington Nightfall back out onto the ice for the very last time this season, as announced by our man Charlie Madison, who has done a wonderful job behind the PA mic for the past couple of games. I want to thank our sponsors here one more time for the last time this season. I want to thank Bolt Marketing. At Bolt, we build our marketing fundamentals that help small to medium-sized businesses grow. We see the work we do as a contribution to a larger mission, investing in the people and ideas, moving local communities forward. Thank you to Bolt Marketing, and thank you for Bolt Marketing Night here at the Lexington Nightfall. Central Bank, gold level sponsor. At Central Bank, we're part of the same community as you are. We're your neighbors, friends, business partners, and through the relationships we build with you every day, we consistently provide you a better, more effective way to bank. In everything we do and every way we serve, we start with you. Thank you to the Kentucky Center for Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery, serving the Bluegrass since 1970. Our board-certified oral surgeons provide expert care in extractions, wisdom teeth removal, dental implants, bone grafting, oral pathology, and sedation. With 3 convenient locations across central Kentucky, we are proud to serve our community with compassionate, high-quality care. The gold-level sponsor, Hang Loose Pawpaw Patch. Hang Loose Pawpaw Patch is an orchard in Jessamine County, Kentucky, near Wilmore, specializing in America's native fruit, the pawpaw. They have over 150 pawpaw trees with 12 different cultivators of pawpaw, aiming to be the premier supplier to central Kentucky. They plan to open sales and tours in 2026 or 2027. To find out more information, go to KentuckyPawpaw.com. ServPro. ServPro team, Philip Smith, is your local go-to for all the water, mold, storm, or biohazard damages. Over 160 employees and 5 warehouse locations. They are a 24/7 one-stop shop for any issues in your residential or commercial property. The Kentucky Center for Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery, our gold level sponsor, serving in Bluegrass since 1970. Our board certified oral surgeons provide expert care in extractions, wisdom teeth removal, dental implants, bone grafting, oral pathology, and sedation. With 3 convenient locations across central Kentucky, we are proud to serve our community with compassionate, high-quality care. Coming up on the third period of play, we'll thank the rest of our sponsors in just a moment as we get together here in the third period. And sorry, we have lost our signal. Let me fix that real quick. We got a battle for the puck in behind the net here, and we have signal back. Thank you for sticking with us. Now puck moving back to the other side, fires a shot. That one's saved, and we'll have a face-off. Oh, no, he didn't hold on to that. Sorry. Fires another one. That one kicked away. Now play back around in behind the net. And Kronowski will save that one. We'll have a face-off now. We want to thank our silver level sponsor, True Blue Pools, looking for stress-free pool care. Thanks to our sponsor, True Blue Pools, with locations in Lexington, Richmond, and Georgetown. Enjoy free water testing, peace of mind with our algae-free guarantee program, and expert help from our trusted service department, True Blue Pools. We got your pool covered. Face-off to the left-hand side of Kronowski. Now puck along the boards here, trying to dig it out. Kids Hockey Club 4-1 over Lexington, and question is, can Lexington chip back into this lead? Now played out, and the kids will have to reset. Shot, nice save there, and it goes out. Play ringing off the old DJ booth. So face off to the left-hand side of Kronowski again. I tell you what, the possession game is becoming a big deal, and as time keeps counting down, it's going to become crunch time. for the circuit breakers, and penalty coming up here.
All right.
As the first opportunity for the Nightfall as they go on a Bolt marketing power play for the very first time.
See if we get here one real quick here and get Drug back into this game.
So Bolt marketing power play, first one tonight for the circuit breakers. Let's see how they can set it up. Shot from the point, and that one bouncing off of a body out front. That was Woodward. Kept in by Eric Woodward. He fires one, and that misses wide of the net. That puck's going to exit the zone, and still with pressure there. A lot of pressure here from the kids on this penalty kill. Trying to fire one. That one misses wide of the net. Pulling the trigger was McDonald. McDonald throwing that back out to the point. Now play back down to Tony Woodward. Looking for that backhanded shot. Good clear there and out of the zone. And the Nightfall, the circuit breakers will have to reset. That was a good clear by Sana. Woodward taken down in the circle. Fires one. That one saved. Siderhow was not able. Whoa! Karnowski dangerously out of net. He's lost the stick. And there's a check along the boards, and that's going to be a penalty when Lexington touches up on it. Yep. That could have been a dangerous situation for Karnowski. And I think we got a roughing call. And going in for that one is McDonald. So that's going to be four-a-side hockey for a little bit, and that negates the Bolt marketing power play. So 48 seconds remaining on the penalty to the kids. And, of course, to the fresh 2 minutes for the penalty on the circuit breakers, and that was, again, McDonald. He gets called for roughing. So, again, power play negated, a lot of room on the ice, which can be very dangerous for the kids' hockey club there. Sarah's down playing deep. Look at Austin trying to find that open play. The thing I like about Austin, you watch his passing, he's no-look passing often, and he is able to redirect that puck very well. There's a shot saved. Gustafson trying to put that one on. Day out on the ice, as is Austin and Mills. Trying to play that one over was Day, but turned over in the zone. There's a shot, and that one deflected away, and pulling the trigger on that was Cross. Look at Austin. Austin trying to make a move here. Trying to get around one. He's taking off the puck, though. Now picked up by Schwartz. That puck chopped away by Gustafson. Fresh legs coming out here for Lexington, and the penalty has been killed for the kids. So now they are on the power play with 47 seconds left now. You can tell the weather's playing a bit of a little bit of havoc on the humidity inside the rink here. Yep. You can see the referees working on patches on the ice. Now coming back the other way now. Trying to throw that one back out. The fires a shot. Now thrown back out to the point again. Good movement here by the kids. It's McCray. That pass misses. And you saw Shane in there trying to swipe that one away, but he wasn't able to get a stick fully on it. And now the penalty has been killed for Lexington. So we are back to five-a-side hockey now. And that puck cleared. Fresh legs coming out for Lexington. Now crossed over. Trying to fire one on net there was Stelzer. Nightfall trying to push it back the other way. Circuit breakers. Seeing if they can break into this lead at all. Now played back. And sent back into the zone. Now played out once again by the kids. Trying to push this one out now. Got a 2-on-2 opportunity in the circle. Squirts and scores! Chris Crane! Able to sweep one in, and it's 4-2 now here in Lexington.
There we go.
Chris Crane, I believe, putting his first goal in net for Lexington this season. So Whitley gets credit for the assist too. There's a good poke there, but Kronowski dangerously out. Scare me. Good save there, but he tripped up his own player. Who was making that dive? I couldn't tell who made that dive. Was that was
that Chad?
It might have been.
Yep.
Yeah, it was Chad.
All right.
Chad laying that body out. Sweeps and
Oh!
scores from center ice. Whitley.
There we go.
Oh my goodness. From center ice, Whitley puts that one home, and I guess Siderhout didn't see it.
Yeah. That's why I just always throw pucks on net.
Wow. Crossed over, trying to get it to Menengato. We have a game now. It's 4-3 here in Lexington. Now puck along the boards here. I don't believe what we're seeing. And a good cover up.
There we go.
2 quick goals.
Yep, that's what we needed.
That was a much needed situation for Lexington. That is best case scenario right now. So the momentum has shifted.
Yep.
The crowd back into it.
Yep.
We got a packed crowd. I don't know if you see this down below, but
I know there's people standing everywhere.
Now played off the boards, trying to get back down to Gatto, and going to be covered up, and we'll have a face-off.
There you go. This is what they need, see if they can pull even here.
So a face-off coming up to the left-hand side. And face-off won by the Kids Hockey Club. I got to follow up to that stat a little bit earlier in terms of the face-offs. The face-off button is broken on the app. So,
okay.
Yeah, there's a shot and scores! And the Kids have extended that lead out one more time.
All right.
And I believe
number 72.
I think it was 72. It might have been 18 as well. I couldn't tell which one it was. I thought it was 18. We'll find out. I thought that was McCray that put that one on. So 5-3 your score now. And that kind of sunk the sails a little bit for Lexington. He said number 22 again.
Oh, was it?
So Granada with his 4th.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Yep.
Our vision is terrible right now.
Yeah. I did see the 2. I didn't see the second one.
So Granada with his 4th of the game.
Wow.
He's responsible for 4 out of 5 goals.
Yep. He's been the difference maker.
Yeah, he has. Now that one played down and tipped it around the corner here. Gustafson trying to poke that one around. Got Gustafson, Crane, Woodward out on the ice. Gustafson coming off. The other Woodward will be coming on. Oh, collision center ice. Swept away. Here's Crane again. Crane trying to swipe that one through as he was taking off this edge there. Oh, starting to pick up the hitting a little bit.
Yep.
Now Woodward along the boards, but taking off the puck again. Trying to fire one, second opportunity.
Yep.
Here come the Nightfall, pushing it back the other way. They wanted a penalty coming out of that. Starting to see this Nightfall team get pretty animated.
Yep.
Trying to poke one in there, not able to do so. Cross back over once again along the left-hand side. Menegado out on the ice now for the Nightfall, for the Circuit Breakers. Menegado able to break that one up, but Crane tries to play it forward. Offsides as Menegado comes in just ahead of the play. Some frustration from the crowd there.
That's
Face-off won by the Nightfall. McDonald playing it up. Here's Austin. Austin gets around one, but poked away there by Mundy. Now trying to cross that one over. Granada try to put another one on there. Mundy fires one, and that one misses up the net. Here's Granada to pick it up again. He sweeps that one around the boards, and Mundy pushes that one back down. Battle for the puck here. Mundy able to keep it in. Now turn back over. Body's going here. McDonald taken down. Hitting, picking up here in Lexington tonight. 9:44 remaining on the clock. No goal as Kronowski's down.
There we go.
Here's Granada and McDonald here.
There we go.
Gloves come off. So we got McDonald now going against 29. It's Ray Uchi. Both men go down. And we're going to have to clear this one up. Tension's picking up here in Lexington.
There you go. There you go.
The tension's got out.
That's what hockey's all about.
Uchi's going to be sent off because he came off the bench for that one.
Yeah.
So he's sent off. Why can't we be friends playing through the arena here?
But the good news is, though, after this game, they're all going to share a beer together.
Right. After party coming up at the
Yep.
Pearl later tonight.
That's right. That's a good thing about this sport.
Right.
You can battle out on the ice, but once the game's over with, it's
respect.
It is. It's
Yeah.
respect. It's
So referees are going to, there you can see on the camera here, you can see our captains talking a little bit, but
Yep.
referees just under the camera there discussing what penalties
Yep.
shall be administered here
Yeah.
with 9:40 remaining. Well, Tony, I don't know about you, but this game's had it all tonight.
It has. It's been a great game. A great last game to the season here at home. It's what you want, especially as a fan.
Right, absolutely.
I mean, it's been honestly nonstop action.
Yeah.
The entire game
Been a great game.
has been. It's really no lulls in it, and
Right.
this third period, I mean, it's everything you could ask for.
Absolutely. So we are discussing what is to be happening out of this.
I feel bad for the person who's got to write down all the penalties.
Oh, I know. Scorekeeper's got some
Yep.
work to do here.
Yep.
I mean, okay, so there wasn't any initial calls leading into that fight. So you'll have at least a 5 on McDonald
Yep.
for fighting. And he's still out there, so Yuchi's going to be sent off. So he's probably going to get a 5 for fighting too.
Yep. Should be. I mean, unless they give an extra penalty to the kids, maybe just even up.
I don't think they're going to.
Yeah.
All right, so
Looks like it's going to be,
we're back to 5-a-side hockey then.
Yep. But somebody should be in the box serving that 5-minute penalty.
Right.
So.
And face-off won here by the Nightfall with 9:33 remaining. Nightfall trying to push that one in. Shot, glove save. And we'll have another face-off. Thank you to everybody tuning in onto our YouTube stream and our Facebook live stream. We appreciate all of y'all here on Lexington Nightfall Hockey here on Prep Spin. I want an offsides call here, and that one's sent all the way down, and it's going to be an icing now. Enjoying the chat here, Dookie Squidman on Facebook. He's enjoying the game here. And
Awesome.
yeah, he was in a little bit earlier supporting the kids. So thanks for sticking around, Dookie.
That's awesome.
That one's sent around. It's been a fun game.
It has been.
Both sides
Yep.
having an absolute blast here, and it's intense, and that's what it's all about.
Exactly.
Trying to fire another one in on Kronowski, and we'll have a face-off.
And just think, next season there'll be 12 more of these.
Right. A lot more games on the docket for next year. You know, again, this is a volunteer-led program, and we are all in this for the passion.
Yes.
Face-off won by the Nightfall. Woodward's trying to push that one up. Looking for that long pass up to Tony, able to at least kill the icing.
There you go.
Here's Crane. Crane trying to get over to Woodward. Couldn't pull the trigger, though. Here's Crane again. Crane trying to fire one. Just goes right through the crease. Mills fans on it, though. Here's a breakaway opportunity coming up for the kids. Backhanded shot and a save by Kronowski, as Lambert wasn't able to put that one home. Now puck in behind the net here as Mills sets it up for the circuit breakers. Now trying to play that one in was Crane up to Woodward. Now here's Saris. Saris along the boards. Trying to push that over to Woodward, but turned back over. Here comes Lambert again. Lambert in the circle. Fires one on and saving a beauty by Kronowski as it goes to the right-hand side of him. Trying to center it again. Here come the Nightfall. They have the numbers now. Well, they did have the numbers, but a line change coming up. Here's Crane. Crane trying to fire one in. And cleared out of the zone. That'll be an icing, and they'll come back the other way, an offensive opportunity.
Yep. Yeah, what an exciting game. This is...
exciting game in our... let's reset our shot here.
Feed is...
there we go, face off. Coming to the right-hand side. And the circle fires one. That one's saved. Still kept in. Tried to tip that one in. And Kronowski there to say, no, sir. That would be mine.
Yep. Yeah, they've got to glue somebody to that number 22. You've got to be aware when he's out there on the ice.
I mean, again, responsible for 4 goals.
Yeah.
In this one. Absolutely awesome performance by Granada. Now, played back here. Wrapped around the boards. Mills back to play. Still trying to dig that puck out. In behind the net. Trying to pull a trigger here. Maybe a turnover. Can he turn the Jets on? No. Gatto had the puck poked away. Just wasn't able to get out ahead of that. Crossover shot and scores.
That was a quick transition back into the defensive zone and kind of left a guy there all alone.
Yeah.
That puck just found him.
Puck found him, and Kronowski out of position on that pass. You can only move so quick from one side of the goal to the other.
Yeah, you can't really put it on the goaltender there.
No, you can't. It's just like one of those unbeatable shots.
Yep. Yeah, especially when you're sliding to the other side. That's just hard.
And that one hits the net, and we'll have another face-off. Face-off to the right-hand side of the goaltender. And face-off won by the kids again.
Oh, that was a little high hit there.
Might have been a little high. There's a save. With 5:18 remaining on the clock here in Lexington. shot there from Gustafson, misses wide of the net. Now swept back around. Vasquez. Now play back into the zone. Time is of the essence here for Lexington. Can they chip back into this? The pressure by the kids, I think, is very detrimental to the circuit breakers tonight. Oh, that pass just a little bit too far, goes out of the zone. And one thing you always got to worry about here when you're playing at this particular rink, this rink is just a little bit shorter than what an NHL size rink would be. So your zones are a lot smaller.
Yep.
Hard check there. Another one in. Another goal. And this one might have just been put out of reach.
Yep. I'm afraid so.
So the kids leading 7-3. 44. 7-3. With 3:50 remaining on the clock now. Again, I said it before, time is of the essence, but that time got pushed a lot harder there in the circle. Fires one, nice save there. Crane was trying to put that one on net. Woodward back out. Oh, that one almost deflected back into the goal there. McDonald playing that puck as his 5 minutes ended. Here's Crane here. Fresh legs coming out for Lexington. The Bolt Marketing circuit breakers here tonight. Three minutes remaining. Nice play there in the circle. Fires one, saved and covered up.
All right.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, bud.
All right. He's got to go get ready for his game. I'm going to finish things up solo here in Lexington. Big thank you to Tony Brown for helping us out here today. Apologies for the connection here. There's a shot and save, and we'll have another face-off. And we're back at it here. Face-off to the left-hand side. Puck in behind the net to set it up here. That's Mundy. Mundy with some pressure. Kaysen trying to get it back out to Austin, but turned over. Trying to push that back up to Kaysen here, trying to get over to Austin. Austin not able to corral it in, and Stetzler coming back the other way. And Agato now moving it up to Austin. Austin dropping it from Menegado. Cross back over. Austin fires one. That one deflected, but into the goalie's padding there. With 1:50 remaining on the clock. Fires one and scores again. Doug McCray extending this lead out 8-3. 1:43 on the clock. So the minute 43, McCray gets onto the scoring column. Face-off shot there. Face-offs here tonight, a big part of the story, as we were alluding to earlier. Again, face-off button was broken on our app, but there was a definite domination in the face-off game by the Kids Hockey Club. And the kids have just been throwing a lot of shots on net, and Gustafson not able to tip that one in with less than a minute remaining. Fires a hard shot and a save there. That was Verity with that slapper. Now coming back the other way. Fires another slapper. And we got a whistle. Don't know what the whistle is for. With less than a minute on the clock here, 32.2 seconds. The Kids Hockey Club going to give Lexington their first defeat in history, and they will finish the spring campaign 4 wins, 1 loss. A face-off one. With 18 seconds left. That one sent all the way down. Gonna be back to plate, and this is gonna do it for today's game. 8 seconds remaining. There was a penalty there. And the Kids Hockey Club handing Lexington their very first defeat. That is the final here from Lexington. And what a game we saw there. It was back and forth for a lot of the game. And then finally, just goal after goal after goal. And the Kids Hockey Club able to walk out with the victory here in Lexington. You're good. So big victory there for the Kids Hockey Club. We want to thank every single person watching. We highly appreciate every single one of you watching. We hope you enjoyed our games. Again, next year, our next season, we are definitely looking at expanding our broadcasts, multiple camera shots, things like that. So stick around. We are so excited for the future of Lexington Nightfall hockey. And we hope that you enjoyed the ride with us. And we will call it quits for here in Lexington. The Kids Hockey Club victorious over the Bolt Marketing Circuit Breakers of Lexington Nightfall. Thank you for a wonderful 2026 spring season. We will see you in the fall. Go to LexingtonNightfall.com and you'll be able to check out the schedule. And you can see right there a big thank you from the Lexington Nightfall hockey team. Right. Again, we want to thank everybody. Lexington Nightfall showing their appreciation. Pictures coming up for the two teams here. Thank you so much for tuning in here to PrepSpin.com. Thank you for tuning in to Lexington Nightfall Hockey, and thank you for a very successful first campaign of the Nightfall. We will see you in the fall 2026. Have a great summer, and we'll see you next time.